Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Christine Becker, and today I want to share with you my top 4 tips on how to be happy and positive all the time. Newsflash, you won't, and that is tip number 1. Accept that you cannot be happy and you cannot be positive and you cannot be in a good mood all of the freaking time. Like, that would be impossible. When you have your downs, when you have your sad times, you really appreciate the good times, right? You are extra grateful for the good times. And if every day was filled with love and peace and joy, you would start to take it for granted. When you have that deep-seated positivity where you know that things are going to be better, you know you're going to get through it, and you know it's going to be rainbows on the other side, that's what gets you through it, guys. Not the fact that you think you're going to be positive all the time, because it's just not going to happen, and that's okay. Tip number 2 that I have for you to how to stay positive and happy all the time is to take time to notice the good around you. I know it's so simple, right? And we hear it all the time. And, we might even get tired of people saying, oh, there's always a reason to be grateful. But there is. If you look around and you pay attention to what is around you, you pay attention to the good, then that makes a difference in your mood. Look, it's easy to focus on somebody's negativity, right? It's easy to focus on gossiping or criticizing or complaining because it's easy. It's almost like it's natural for us, right? But what I challenge you to do is to notice the sun, to notice that the flowers are still blooming and the birds are still singing even on a cloudy day. There is always something to notice that is good in your life. So I challenge you to do that. Pay attention to the good things that people say to you or do to you, or the good things that people do. If somebody's doing something good or positive and you're noticing those things, you're going to constantly, without even realizing it, you're going to be more positive yourself, and you are going to be happier for that. The number 3 tip I have for you to be happy and positive all the time, or close to it, is to be the friend that you want to have. Right? It's so easy, like I just mentioned, it's so easy to be critical, to be complaining, and to be gossiping, right? Because it's that juicy gossip, right? Like, did you hear that so-and-so is having an affair with so-and-so? Like, we all want to listen, right? Our ears perk up. It's so easy to do that. And that is not the kind of person that you really want to hang around long-term, because they will bring you down. So don't be that person. Again, we go back to tip number 2, notice the good that people do. Notice the positivity. Notice the good things that is happening around you. And as cliche as it sounds, treat others the way you want to be treated, because it truly is real that when you spread kindness and you open a door for somebody and you do something kind for somebody else, it does come back to you. But the bonus to that is it comes back truly 100-fold, and you are a happier, more positive person. Tip number 4 I have for you on how to be happy and positive all the time, and I already mentioned it in tip number 1, is to have that assurance that regardless of what you're going through, things will get better. That regardless of the pain that you're going through, regardless of the bad times, regardless of the roadblocks, things will get better. Guys, this one thing has really carried me through so much in my life. I have been through so many downs in my life that when I was going through them, even whether it was physical pain or emotional pain or mental pain, I knew deep down within that I was going to beat it, and that this too shall pass, and that the other side would be bright skies and rainbows. I knew that within, even when I was in tears and hating what was happening in my life at that moment. I knew that. I had that assurance. So have that assurance. And if you are like, okay, yeah, right, but I don't have that assurance, look back at your life. Look back at things that have happened to you, traumatic things or bad things or big deals, right? Big deals that were kind of negative. Look back at those and see that, wow, like you did make it, right? You did make it through. And very often, you didn't just make it through. It was better on the other side. So look back at those things and let them encourage you to have that assurance that things will always get better. And just remember that although it would be wonderful to be happy and positive all the time, it's just not a reality. Like, everybody has bad days and everybody has bad moods, and that's okay. But if you use these 4 tips, it will lessen those, it will shorten them, and you really truly will be a happier, more positive person in your life. So if this video has been helpful for you, then do me a favor and give me a thumbs up. And if you know somebody who could benefit for it, then please share it. I would love to spread the love. I would love to share the positivity in this world. And if you like the content on this channel, then please subscribe to it, because every Thursday I bring you new content to hopefully help you live your best life ever. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here, and have a great day, guys. Bye.